I'll try to get to the point as fast as I can because there's a lot of information I have for you. My name is Lena. I am making this video because I want to reach the general TCG audience about some concerning things happening to individual illustration rares and ultra rares in the TCG market for Pokemon. The cards I'm going to show you right here in this PowerPoint, they used to be affordable, and now they're kind of breaking that point. Part of me worries like if I'm doing anything wrong, so please let me know if you have any concerns over what I say or if you think I'm incorrect about any of these. But it just really doesn't look very good when you look at the data. In this video specifically, I'm going to focus on like kind of like cheap cards that you wouldn't really see breaking the bank when you would buy it online in the past, and like kind of obscure Pokemon that really you would not expect their cards to have any demand at all. So you can tell me if I'm wrong or if you think it's just scalping. Yeah. Now I first want to start with Paradox Rift. It's starting to see its age. This is Aipom. This is clearly a Yukimori. Yukimori is amazing, the clay artist. I'm seeing her art get more expensive and getting a little more hype. I had my eye on this card because it was stuck at the $10 range, and I was like, okay, I'll get it. It's Aipom. It's like nobody cares about Aipom, but yeah, I was at a low of 10.56, and as I made this, it was at a high of 27.21. It is. I'm pretty sure it's more right now. Yeah, you could see 21 sold in April 12th. Obviously, sometimes we need to expand it to the 6-month or 1-year graph to see the long-term trend, to see how popular the card is. And that's why I'm not really going to be talking about like a Stellar Crown Squirtle or popular Pokemon, basically, you know? Yeah, I love this card, and now you can't find it for less than $25. It's kind of sad. There was a buyout. It's Aipom, you know? I know Paradox Rift is going to end production very soon, or has ended production, so it's a set to definitely scoop up before it gets older. The market is a little too volatile to wait on these things right now, and yeah, there is a possibility this card will, I guess, flatline at one point, but it's also like it's kind of sad, like these people are buying them up just like 21 at a time, spending like several hundred on Aipoms. This is another one that is a much steeper rise that it's kind of mind-blowing. This graph is way worse than the Yukimori I just showed you. 58 items sold on April 18th. That's that one big jump right there. And yeah, Bewear. I'll talk about Bewear. Bewear is like a Gen 7, Gen 8 Pokemon. I don't think this guy is that popular. Maybe Gen 6, don't kill me. I know Stufels is beautiful. Stufels is adorable, but Bewear, it's Shrouded Fable. Nobody likes Shrouded Fable. I mean, it has the beautiful Persian and the Dewsclops line, but this was like a Shrouded Fable sleeper, I guess, to somebody. I didn't think Stufel was that popular. Yeah, it was $16 in February 14th on Valentine's Day, and as of May 11th, it is double the price. It is more than double the price. Yeah, 58 sold. That is not, what's the word? Someone clearly did not care about being discreet here, and I think people kind of feel that way when it's a card nobody really cares about that much, but I cared about it. I was watching it, and I was like, oh, it's double in price. That's really scary. What the heck? Okay. There's more. This one is a lot more popular. This is why this part of the reason, part of my thumbnail. This one's kind of insane to me. 320 Piplups sold on May 6th. Phantasmal Flames is really new. Still, like, really new. Came out this year, pretty sure. Like, end of last year. It's really new still. So this is kind of crazy that somebody would, I guess, take a chance like this. They did succeed at raising it $5, but I do have hope that this card will flatline and hopefully balance back to maybe the $16 range eventually, unless this person just kept buying all the Piplups. I mean, if that's what scalpers think is their best investment of money, Phantasmal Flames is really new still. I don't think this is like the smartest way to go. So I'm not too stressed about this card. I feel like this person needs to do a lot more for a few more years to maintain a crazy price to make considerable profit, I guess. Yeah. Obviously, Piplup is adorable. Gen 4 starter. It's gorgeous. This is definitely a sleeper card that can be worth a lot more in the future, just because it's Piplup and it's quite beautiful. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be watching this card for a while. Definitely. Yeah, this one is a little upsetting. This is what kind of made me feel like somebody needs to say something. Once you dip into the Sword and Shield era and try to sweep up the $3 cuties, this is Hoothoot, Gen 2, like Route 1 Pokemon, basically. He is adorable. I love Hoothoot here. This is an artist, personally, that I love. I don't know how to pronounce the name. Hyoganosuke. They make gorgeous art. They made the Obsidian Flames Cleffa, the new Perfect Order Dendene, and there's one other, but I forgot. Hoothoot, it has Avatar The Last Airbender vibes, so I can definitely see the appeal. It has an amazing artist. It's reminiscent of a fandom that overlaps with Pokemon a lot. He has a little Pokemon necklace. But I am happy I bought this card right when I saw this, because I don't like when people are buying like 57 of the card in one day. It's the $3 card, so like you can see what they're thinking. Like $3 times 47. I don't like, just to get 57 Hoothoots. Obviously, Astral Radiance was printed a lot. The Sword and Shield era, it was printed to the heavens, and they're definitely on the affordable side if you want cards. I have a lot of Sword and Shield era cards that I am really passionate about because they're so funny, or they're so cute, or they're beautiful, and they're so affordable. I'm like, what a steal, right? But this person is trying to make a profit off of what used to be a steal, and that's why it kind of pisses me off, because this is a gorgeous card, and it was really affordable. I know $7 is still affordable to people, but these people are like scouring Facebook and not Facebook, eBay and TCG players, so it's just something you really have to keep an eye on. But this person is going to have to do more buyouts over time to maintain more growth, obviously, because Astral Radiance it was printed a lot. Now these are this is a little more obscure. This is where we get into speculation. Definitely the Snom. I saw it get to this months ago. Yeah, you can see here. It's getting a lot of attention. Just in the last 3 months, I saw that it doubled in price. It was $4. It was like $2 for a really long time. So it now being 29. Now it being at $14 is really disappointing. It does not make a lot of sense. Fletchinder over here is gorgeous. I know it's gorgeous. I didn't think Talonflame and Fletchinder were that popular. I know they're pretty good. I like them. They're good in game. This is a gorgeous card. But I saw recently the price of it like doubled. And I was like, I noticed that it's Paldean evolved, and that's pretty old set at this point, so I can see why people are capitalizing on this. And what was the last one? Oh yes, the Wiglett. I will be fair, the Wiglett has a Psyduck in it, but it is reaching $22 now. It is Scarlet Violet base. It's Scarlet Violet base. It's a Wiglett. I know there's a Psyduck cameo. There's a lot of cameos in here, actually. It's quite beautiful. It's a beautiful card. Yeah, there's a Psyduck cameo in it, but it's a Wiglett, and it's $22 now. I have a Wig Trio card that is $2, and will never budge from that range. So this is kind of weird to me. But maybe the Wiglett is valid. So yeah. Oh, this is a fun one. I do want to say again, don't kill me for the Wiglett. I know it's a gorgeous card, and the Scarlet Violet base set is pretty old, but I will say it has, that's a lightly played hollow foil. I need new mint listings, new mint. Oh, gee. Yeah, just, I have concerns. I have a lot of concerns. 120, 74, yeah, that's, there we go, that's what I wanted to show you guys there. That's why Wiglett is not looking cute. Now we can go to the poison dog. He's a fun one. He's so much fun. Okidogi. This is clearly a buyout. 43 items sold. It's kind of funny. Okidogi is an endgame DLC legendary / mythical something, and it's in Scarlet Violet. Not everybody has played Scarlet Violet, not everybody owns a Switch, not everybody has bought the DLC add-ons to get the Poison Trio and Drampa and, you know, Ogerpon. Those Pokemon definitely hold a much higher share than Okidogi. Okidogi is kind of like a joke. In the TCG, Shrouded Fable is not looked upon fondly. Okidogi is a joke. He really is a joke. I love his typing, to be honest. Poison fighting is awesome. Okidogi is not cool. He's not something super special to people. He's very new relatively to Pokemon. He is one of the last Pokemon you can put on your Pokédex. So yeah, I have love for him. He has a really ugly scarf. His Toxic Chain scarf is so ugly. I hate all of them. He's competing with Fezandipity for the worst of the three. Munkidori at least has decent stats and a moveset, and its card is really gorgeous, actually. This card was cheap. It was cheapo for a really long time, and someone bought 43. In 2 days. Somebody really wants Okidogi to succeed. I don't know if it'll work, to be honest, but they did get the price up $5. It's just kind of funny, but also just like a concerning view of where the market is headed, basically. Yeah. Next on our list is going to be Surging Sparks Durant. EX. I will give it credit. It is an SIR, so it is rarer and harder to pull. This, I will also give it credit that the reason people may be abusing this card is people like to collect multiples of it. The card is supposed to connect with itself. I had the wrong number accidentally, so I just fixed it. It's at a low of 1446 and at a high of 28.80, like reaching $30, so like doubling in price. 42 sold in a few days in February. Yeah, let me show you what it looks like when they connect. Obviously people want this card because it connects. They want multiples of it. It's a really awesome card. I love Osare, the artist, and this is a really solid card. It's the pull rate is also not that great in Surging Sparks. The set is reaching its end of production, not right now, but like by next year. So this is something that this person would need to be persistent on if it is one person buying like 50 of these. Yeah, 42. Yeah, Durant EX. It's an awesome card, but in this video I'm not gonna bring up any new sets, but Black Bolt White Flare is very, very new in the grand scheme of things, but it doesn't fall into the category of a lot of sets that are coming out because it's a specialty set, and it was also cut short due to demand for prismatic and destined rivals and most recently ascended heroes. Black Bolt White Flare is a massive set. It has an art card for every single Pokemon in Gen 5. I love this set to death. It's an amazing set and you have great pull rates, but you also have a really low chance of getting a specific card that you may want. So it's a better bet to just buy it online if you really have your heart out on a specific card. It's just a lot easier to get it online. For perfect order, I'd say like maybe go crazy if you can get your hands on it, because you do have a chance of getting a card you may want, just because there's a lot less illustration rares in this, but there's over 100 illustration rares in Black Bolt White Flare combined. It's hard to find one specific card. It's common to see less than 60 listings for cards in this set, and it's very, very likely that it will go up in price much faster than most sets that came out before or around the time of Black Bolt White Flare, like Destined Rivals. Destined Rivals is getting reprinted a lot. It gets so much attention, so that's why you won't see those prices for those cards like jump like crazy right now, because they are getting reprinted. Black Bolt White Flare, there's no word on the horizon of reprints for this set because of demand for other sets. And we are getting Greninja, Darkrai, and allegedly Rayquaza soon, so yeah, 30th anniversary. Yeah, it's a lot is happening again. Black Bolt White Flare, it was going under the radar for a while, but now it's starting to not. And 46 sold in 2 days. There are only 8 listings left for this card, which is the worst part about this. That is kind of also a little thing I try to look at. Cards with less than 10 listings, it's scary stuff. That's just a little frightening territory. There is a lot of cards out there that can be put back onto the market, of course. Like, sure, then it wouldn't be as scary. The Black Bolt White Flare is not that plentiful to the general market. It just isn't, and prices are going up for ETBs and booster bundles every month, so it's definitely something you have to pay attention to and look at and get now before the cards that you actually want double in price again. I'll also give it credit. Eelektross is Iono's partner. Iono is a big hitter, but Iono is not here. the Dynamo card was way more popular. The electric card, it is not as popular, but I still love that card. It's still really gorgeous and colorful. This card is not, it's not that hot, but I know there are Eelektross fans. I personally like using it in game, but I wouldn't put my neck out for this card really. But somebody is out there. Somebody is. So before I get to the last few cards, I do want to take note of these cards. Unproportional amount of listings, and there's only expensive cards left. You may need to go on eBay, but you have to be fast. You really have to be fast. Dwebble is a card. It's an amazing card. I will not lie. It's hilarious. It's gorgeous. It's so cute. It's colorful. There's only 6. This less than the last card, the Eelektross, and the price is going up every day. I'm watching it every day. It's going up. Salvator, I love Salvator. This is Temporal Forces. Dwebble is Black Bolt, White Flare, like Eelektross. Salvator's Temporal Forces. Temporal Forces is getting a lot of attention because it's reaching its time, and I love this card. It's a little obscure because Salvator is a Gen 9 NPC kinda. He's like one of the teachers at the school in Paldean. He's a language teacher. There is a Raichu butt in there. I will say, I love this card. I got this card so fast, just because I love Tetsukayama. It's not that popular of an artist, but I love that artist. And this card has so much cool stuff in it. There's only 25 listings. If you look at other Temporal Forces cards, there's like maybe 100 of them, so that's why this is unproportional. Zebrastika. I made a realization at the last minute that this Zebrastika actually I may merge with the Hydreigon EX card. I'll see if well, I may be wrong, but like I'm probably wrong, but they look I'm probably wrong, but they look awesome together. Either way, there are 15 listings, and the price is going up. If the prices are not going up on these cards, I have a very strong hunch that they're going to go up, like today, tomorrow, any day now, because there are so few listings on the market. It's a little sad. That is also White Flare. The Hydreigon is also in White Flare. So yeah, that is kind of concerning. Rend makes awesome art, but it's Zebrastika. Do people really like Zebrastika that much? Do they really? I don't know. I don't see it. I really don't see it. We'll move on to Temporal Forces Drampa. This card has tripled in price. Is 41 items sold April 4th, April to April 6th. Temporal Forces, I just talked about that from the same set with Salvator, so I give that one credit. Drampa's a little funny. It has a really cute vibe to it. I personally like this card. Drampa may be getting some recognition because of Legend ZA and his new Mega Evolution. That could very well be it, but someone's buying a lot of them, and the price tripled. I remember this card not being $30 not that long ago, so tripling is a little extreme. It's just I have a lot of cards that are in that $13 price range that don't budge really, and if they're under the $10 price range, they barely budge at all. So this stuff kind of looks, it's not easy to say that it's natural growth. Now I'm exiting my affordability area now, but this was always like a little bit of a popular card. Dachsbun EX. Dachsbun is a very new Pokemon. It's Gen 9, so I expect it to not be that crazy and not get that much attention, but it is it's pretty adorable. It's food. It's a loaf of bread. People love Dachsbun. They love Fido. I can see that. I can see the reason. The problem is, I don't know why. Usually cards like this in the $30 range, they jump a little slower than this. They maybe it'd rise like $40 and then like $50 in 2 weeks. At this point, maybe, yeah. 3 months ago, no, it wouldn't be budging like that. Like how you see this little, how it would be. It's growing very slowly, like 20 cents a day maybe, or something. Maybe it's dropping one day. That's how it goes for cards. So when it goes from $34 to $82 in a matter of a month or two, yeah, that's a little frightening. That's frightening. It's just frightening. It may plateau. It may dip just a little because $80 is a little extreme for a Dachsbun EX. I know it's an EX card. Stellar Crown was not that popular, so I know people are looking for their specific chase cards that they want to boost in the market, but still, this is not cute. This is not cute behavior. Dachsbun deserves better. So I get very nervous around the $60 range, so $80 is just like, it's just, yeah. I do want to mention these cards. All 3 of these cards are fairly popular. They're so cute cards. They're so cute. They're gorgeous. I love the Swablu. The Horsea, I'm kind of upset about because I wanted it. Same with the Milcery. I'm lucky I have the Swablu, but I saw months ago that Swablu went from like $15 to $20 to $30. It's a Swablu from Paradox Rift. I don't know how hard it is to pull, but it has been at an inflated price for a while, and it is possible a buyout happened. A buyout happened a few months ago. Well, yeah, there you go. 41 Swablus. My heart breaks for this. 41 Swablus sold. What day? March 2nd. If you got a Swablu before March 2nd, you're a champ. Yeah, not everybody else who really loves that Swablu. Okay. Milcery. Milcery is going to be a little bit of more speculation because it would have to be multiple buyouts over a long period of time. Like I have the 1 year graph here. You see some shocking spikes at certain points. I know it's Stellar Crown. It's a really, really beautiful card. But I'm starting to notice a lot are being sold at a time. It's looking a little aggressive in some places, like 50 being sold, 57, 60. Sometime in September, 89 were bought. I remember this card being in like the $6 range, like there, like how it's shown down here, but not reaching $20 is just a little bit concerning. I love this Horsea. Kingdra fans will love this card. I believe it coincides with, well, not really. I believe people like pairing it with the Jellicent EX. I don't know if it's from Shrouded Fable. A part of me wants to say prismatic, but I don't think so. It's paired with the Jellicent EX. This is a really beautiful card. That price is kind of freaky. I remember it being about $20-$30, and now it's being 21 bought in 2 days. It's like a $30 card. 30 times 20, I don't really want to. 600? Is that $600? Did they spend $600 on Horseas? yeah, just recently more. I also like to notice, like, when these buyouts do happen, you see steep jumps, like $32, like people selling them for $54, like showing that they are trying to inflate the price because they are selling it that day at an inflated price. It's starting to look like a self-feeding machine, just people paying themselves to raise the price. It really is starting to look like that. At this point, Horsea is a great example, and people are either going to hold on to their product and let it appreciate, or they're going to put it on TCG Player for $80, like these people, and you're not going to find a lot of listings, and then other sellers catch on and they start playing into it, and they upcharge like $40 card. My hope is that people will be like, no, I won't pay that much for this card. It's simply not worth it. I'd rather buy packs at that point. And I feel the same way, and I would hope that the card in a few years reaches a more realistic low, but it's hard to say it will ever go back to the way it was, especially with a set that may be ending production by next year. So yeah, I love this Horsea card. It's just unfortunate. I know Horsea can be relatively popular. He is so cute. He's a seahorse. Still, $80. That's a lot. I know I'm a slow talker, but I appreciate you for getting through this video with me. This is our final slide. It's a trainer card. I love this trainer card. It's a little obscure. You have to have played Scarlet or Violet on Switch. If you played it on Switch 1, you may have a very negative negative experience with Scarlet Violet. If you played it on Switch 2, when it was updated, you would probably have a very positive experience. I played on Switch 2. I fell in love with it. It was so much fun. I can see the game being really appealing to kids. It's so much fun. And this is very specific to the Gen 9 storyline. So I really wasn't expecting this card to get that much attention. It was always at a $15 plateau for a very long time. I got this card when I could because it wasn't moving. I was like, okay, let's get it. But there was a buyout of 57 in mid-April. 57 is a lot of this card. I love this artist too, Taiga Kayama. They made the Destined Rotom. I love this card. It has a lot of cameos. It has a Sylveon. Oinkus. Little Fletchinder. Freaking hell, I only know the name of freaking Hoppip right there. But I'm a tiny little Psyduck. There's a Psyduck. I just noticed actually that Psyduck may be the reason. There's Sharkaduck, there's Applin, there's a Sylveon right there. There's a lot of reasons why this card could be popular. Having a Sylveon maybe and a Psyduck might be it. But yeah, it's now double the price. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys for watching this video. I know this was so long. Probably, but I really appreciate you guys watching. I have some ideas for other videos, but I'm not sure really how it'll go. I just wanted to post this because I don't see anyone talking about like cards that are supposed to be cheap. That's my market, that's my budget range, and I wanted to bring it to the attention of other people in that budget range too. So yeah, I appreciate you bearing with me, but yeah, thank you so much.